Welcome to Mrs. Fletcher's third grade class. I'm so excited that you're in my class this year. I want to give you a tour of our classroom so you know where everything is. On the board, you'll find our schedule for the day. There's also lots of other important things that you'll find on the board, so make sure you look up there frequently. This is my cart. Please ask for permission to get anything off of it. On the front, you'll see a list of ideas that you can do if you finish your work early. This is our classroom library. Our books are organized by their genre. You can take one book at a time. Use your clip and put it on the bin that you got your book out of so you know where to put it back. On the front of our board, you'll see our vocabulary words and some ideas for things you can do when you're finished with work. Around the room, you'll see lots of desks and tables where you can go and work. You can work here during any kind of work time if it helps you stay focused and be less distracted. Just make a good choice of where you choose to sit. If you're using some of our flexible seating options, that's fine, but make sure we're all sharing so we all get a chance. You can also sit at this table, but both the red chairs in our classroom are only for Mrs. Fletcher. This gray bin holds everything we need for morning meeting. Please leave it right where it is. On the carpet in the back of the room is where we'll sit for morning meeting in a circle. If I'm reading a story to the class, we'll also sit back here, but you won't have to sit in a circle then. This is where we'll meet for small groups. If you sit on the black ball, that's fine, but make sure we take turns. If I'm meeting with a small group, please don't interrupt unless it's really an emergency. On the back table, you'll see a bucket of colorful pencils. These are Mrs. Fletcher's special pencils for working in small group. That's the only time you can use them, and always make sure to put it back. Each morning, you need to sharpen 2 pencils. If it breaks during the day, put it in the dull bucket and take another one out of the sharp bucket. You can grab an eraser anytime you need one, but only take it if you need it. You can only use the pencil sharpeners from 8 to 8:30, otherwise you have to use those little fish ones. The pencil sharpener on the left is brand new, so please be really careful and only yellow pencils in it. You can put other pencils, like colored pencils, in the one on the right. When it's time to turn in work, always make sure your name's on it. If it's not quite finished, put it in the green basket. If it is finished, it'll go in one of these black trays. If you need some paper, just check the back counter. That one I just pointed to is lined writing paper. This one is what we call goose paper, good on one side. You might use it for coloring or taking notes. And this box is where we'll keep extra handouts. If you lose a paper and need another one, check in here. This is where we'll line up to leave our classroom. Please be in number order, standing quietly ready to walk out the door. If you are the helper of the week, when we leave, you can say where we're at on that sign. Here's where we'll hang up our backpacks and coats each day. Be careful not to knock over someone else's when you hang yours up. This is my desk and my personal area. Please ask permission if you need anything from over here. That's it. Now you know everything about our classroom. It's going to be a great year.